Hi Devirians! I just found an imamushi and I'm trying to draw a portrait of it. Just wait a second. Okay, perfect. Okay, what do you think? I know that I'm not Bob Ross, but I think that I caught the spirit of this beautiful creature. Anyway, you're not here for the art lesson. Let us show you how to play Yokai Sketch, okay? Our first pocket of the Kemushi saga. This is a game by Ignacio Ferrer with the characteristic art of Vincent Dutreux. It's a game for 2 players that lasts around 20 minutes. Let's see what's inside that tiny box and then we'll show you how to play the game. So that's everything you will find inside the box. First of all, the rulebooks in different languages with everything explained, and then a bunch of cards. You have 2 kinds of cards. You have yokai cards of 4 different colors, each one representing a yokai with different values on them, from the number 3 to the number 7. And then you have sketch cards, those cards that we have here, with 2 different colors that belong to the different yokais, and some of them with an icon here that represents an ability that you can use when you play this kind of cards. Basically, there are 2, the one with the hand and the one with the ball rise, okay? So, now that you know everything that is in the game, it's time to make the setup. It's really quick. Just take all the yokai cards, separate them by their color, shuffle all of them, and place them like this, creating 4 piles with the number looking up. Take then the sketch cards, shuffle all of them, creating a face-down pile, and deal 3 cards to each player. Now it's time to choose who's going to be the first player, and with that you can start playing Yokai Sketch. A game of Yokai Sketch is played with players alternating turns until the end of the game. That will happen once at least one of the yokai piles runs out of cards, okay? So, basically, during your turn, the first thing that you must do is to draw a new sketch card, and then you may play up to 3 cards, okay? If you have 4 cards in your hand, you must play at least 1 card. So, you can play 1, 2, or 3. But if you have less than 4, let's imagine that we draw and we have just 3, it's up to you. You may pass, play no cards, and it's the other player's turn, or you can play 1, 2, or even 3 cards. When you play a card, first of all, you have to choose which card you want to play, obviously, and choose one of the sketches, one of the colors, okay? Then, let's imagine that we want to play the yellow side, so you just have to slide the card, half of the card, below the yokai of that color, showing the colored part, okay, in your side of the playing area, okay? That's your side, that's the side of your opponent. Well, actually, your side is that one, and that's my side, okay? But that's the thing, you will slide. Once you have played the card, it's time to check the number of sketches that are on this card. Checking the sketches of both sides. Let's imagine that the other player has played 1 here, okay, there are no more yellow, sorry, okay. Then you just have to check that, okay. Now that I have played that 1 here, we have a total of 3 sketches on that card. If the number is equal or higher to the value of the card, okay, the player with more sketches on their side will win the card. So let's make it quick. Okay, well, 7 is like a lot of cards. Let's simulate with that one, okay? Let's pretend that we have played this card here, okay? That's the 3rd card, we played that one. Now, there are 3 sketches on a card with a value of 3. Then, the player with more sketches here, it's me, will win the card, okay, so just place it in your scoring area, down here, and that player will remove this card, the sketches used to obtain this card, okay? If at some point you run out of cards when you're drawing here, just create a new deck with these cards, okay? But the other player will keep their card here. Then, obviously, a new card is revealed, and you will continue that way. We have played 1, we can play the 2nd one, even a 3rd one, and once we have used our turn, it's the next player's turn, and you will alternate like this. As we said before, at the beginning of the game, there are some cards with a special action here. One is the one with the hen. That one is called Call a Yokai. When you play this card here, for example, and you use the ability, you may choose one of the other yokai here and place the top card on top of this deck, okay? From now on, that card will be considered of that color. So in that case, the Omamushi, the brown one, will be considered a green card, and you continue like that, okay? That's with the hen. But if you play the rise here, is to distract a yokai. If you play this card here, you may take the last sketch your opponent played in the same yokai, flip it, okay, using the other color side, and place it in the corresponding pile, like this. Okay, that way you get rid of some cards of your opponent here, you have more options to achieve the yokai. And that's it, you will continue playing the... Oh, that's important. When you're using the Call a Yokai card, you cannot use that to remove or to move the last card of a pile, okay? If there's only one card left here, you cannot place it here, okay? You have to respect it and choose any other one. And that's it, you will continue playing that way, alternating turns, playing 1, 2, even 3 cards, or passing, always drawing first, until at least one of the piles runs out of cards. When that happens, it's time to check who is the winner of the game, which basically means adding all the score of your cards. Another important thing that I didn't say before, and that's really important, if there's a tie in the yokai card, okay, let's imagine that we have 7 and we have 4 cards here and 4 cards here, the yokai is scared and runs away, and both players must discard their cards, okay, so no one will win this card. But that's it, okay, at the end of the game, with the cards that you have obtained in your side, you will add, and the final result, if you have more points than your opponent, that will mean that you have drawn the best portraits and you will be the winner of the game. And basically, that's Yokai Sketch. Well, we can say a majority card game, okay, with a beautiful art that we hope that you really enjoy. So, thank you, and remember, keep playing. Bye.